RDA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Indianapolis Colts.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Mike's 50. Shift.
And he's upended after a gain
Number
of
24, the ball carrier. Emmanuel Ogbah brought him down.
The defense rallying to the
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Our time. This is our time. 40's mine.
From the 27, Prescott into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young, and he will bring this back.
Baltimore.
It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have
Tucker
back, and it lands right in the
for
lap
the
of the
extra
defender
point.
from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And the Ravens lead at
The kick
7-0.
is good. Makes the score Ravens 7, Colts nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the
their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Okay, dog. Alert 3.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line.
Carried by number 24.
2 yards on the pickup
Brought down
there.
at the 23-yard line.
Well, any
A
lane
gain
that
of
might
2
have been open there was
brings up
closed pretty
second and
quickly.
8.
That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Kill. Hey, kill. Mike's 50. Come to my world.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
For the Colts.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first
First
down.
and 10 at the 40-yard line.
40, Mike, 40. Don't let him breathe. Play that.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a nice move will
Number
yield
24,
nothing
the ball
as he
carrier.
stopped behind the line.
Brought down behind the
He'll lose
line
a
of
yard
scrimmage.
there, and it's 2nd
A
and
loss
11.
of a yard. Brings up
On
second
2nd
and 11
now.
at the
Prescott.
38-yard line.
Quick throw here, that's complete.
Prescott's
They'll get
pass
9 there as that
complete
sets
to
him up
number
for
80.
3rd down.
That was
A
a
gain
nice
of 9
slant
brings
route.
up
What the
3rd
receiver's trying
and
to do is
2.
make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
That's good for a
It's an
Colts.
8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
First and 10
That was
at
big
the
right there
44-yard
because
line.
they're the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown,
Paris
Indianapolis.
Campbell.
Paris Campbell,
Touchdown,
his 4th
Colts.
touchdown on the year.
The kicker on
and the
for
Colts
the extra
are an
point.
extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these
The
teams
kick
match
is good.
touchdowns here in the first quarter, and
That
we're
ties
tied
the game
7-7.
at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will
The Ravens
bounce out
take
of the
over
back of
first
the end
and
zone,
10
so we will start
at their
here
own
at the
25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less.
Dobbins,
That's
the
when
ball
you start to
carrier.
feel good about yourselves.
Darius Leonard on the tackle.
Burst there, and he nicely bit off.
5 yards on the
game.
play. And it's third down.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And they'll get it up just short of the 45
J.K.
at the
Dobbins,
44.
the ball carrier.
They
The
picked up
tackle
5
made at
yards
the
last time.
44-yard
Now they
line.
double it and get 10
It's a
here.
gain of 10. First down, Baltimore.
Now Jackson on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but first
Jackson's
he gets deep
pass
into Indianapolis
complete to number
territory.
88.
A big change
gain
in
of
field
40
position
yards.
there. That's 40
And
yards
the
on the
Ravens
catch and
first
run.
down.
On first and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
J.K. Dobbins on the carry
It's
for
a 7-yard
Baltimore.
carry to set them
Tackle
up with a
made at
second
the
and
9-yard
3.
line.
That's a really nice
It's a gain
job
of
by
7.
them picking up the
Brings
run
up
blitz and
second
detecting
and 3.
it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And I think the ball's out. Getting your
Jackson's
back
pass
involved. What's the
complete to
importance here in the
J.K.
passing
Dobbins.
game?
Well, oftentimes you
Touchdown,
can create
Baltimore.
mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into
Justin
space, which is
Tucker
what he
lining
likes
up
to
for the
operate with
extra
the ball
point.
in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
His
It's
kick
up and
is
good.
good.
And it's 14-7 now
Makes
here
the score
in the first
Ravens
quarter.
14, Colts 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this
The
will be
Colts
brought
take
out
over
to the
first and
25 as
10
Taylor
at their
elects
own
to now return it.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter.
That's good
Get
for
lower
a
to those
Colts.
guys on offense and find a way to roar through them.
First and
or
10
around
at the
them to get to
49-yard
face of the
line.
passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Strip that ball. Hey, alert 3. We're going to 54. Why 8?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to take this one down inside
The ball
45.
carried by number 24.
Just what you want on a first
Fred
down
Warner
run.
in
Call
on the
it
tackle.
8 yards. And
It's a
second
gain of
and
8.
2.
Brings up second and 2 at the 44-yard line.
50. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Go, go, go.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And past the 35, he'll be dropped
That's
a yard or
good
two
for a
shy of
Colts.
the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10
Well,
at the
they came into this game
32-yard
saying it was
line.
important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Let's put that team on the bus. Here we go. Here we go. 50. 50. Mike 50. Come on. Hey, hey, hey.
On first and 10, Prescott. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one nearly 30 yards, 29
A gain of
officially.
29
When
more
you get a big
yards.
tight end like this,
That's
sometimes it takes
another
more than one man to
Colts
bring him down.
first down.
Oftentimes your best bet,
First and goal
just
at
jump
the
up
3-yard
and run.
line.
and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
Coverage on the outside, and my scouting
Leads to
report on these
second and
DBs tells me
goal.
that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Hey.
They'll try to run this one in, and he'll get into the end zone.
Touchdown,
Indianapolis. A great effort there.
The kicker on
His
for the point
touchdown
after.
on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he missed it.
The kick is no good.
And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this carries into the end zone.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and
the ball
looking to be
carrier.
a threat come January.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Shoppers, partner, are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Mike 55! Mike 55! Check one!
Now on second and 13, Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
Jackson's pass.
And they get him
Complete
down,
to
but not before
Devin
he takes it
Duvernay.
across the 40-yard line.
That's the
19
end of the
yards
first
to pick
quarter.
up there.
With
Move
the
the
score,
chains.
Ravens 14, Colts 13.
Check 55.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And all the way in for a Ravens
Jackson's
touchdown.
pass complete to James Prochet.
James Prochet.
Touchdown,
His
Baltimore.
first touchdown on the year.
Justin
And the
Tucker
Ravens
lining
will
up for the
extend
extra
their
point.
lead.
If you did know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all
The kick
season
is
long.
good.
There's another example.
Makes
They
the
did
score,
it again. This
Ravens
offensive coordinator,
21,
right now, you can write his
Colts
ticket
13.
towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will
The
be
Colts
brought
take
out to
over
the
first and
25
10
as Taylor
at
elects
their
to
own
now return it.
25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Tight end left. 4 down, 4 down. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Wide 80. Hey, turn it up, turn it up.
They go play action here on first down. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a first and 20.
Tight. Go 47. 4 down.
Prescott to throw it. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be
That's
corralled
good
well
for a
upfield
Colts.
right around the 40-yard line. 25 yards
First
there on the
and
catch
10
and
at the
run.
40-yard
so
line.
quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Tight ends left. Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Watch the out. Watch the out. Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50.
Now a play fake here on first down. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
For a Colts.
16 yards the pickup there. The Colts have a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Switch.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds after taking
good
a
for
down inside the 40.
Colts.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll
First
be
and
enough
10
for another
at the
first down.
38-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
47.
First down, Prescott.
I got you.
And incomplete there, almost picked
Prescott's
off.
pass.
That's one you maybe
Intended
expect your
for
roaming
Rob
free safety to
Gronkowski.
come up with.
Incomplete.
But it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
We're going to 54. Wide in. Ball. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. 1, 2, 3. Mike 50. Mike 50.
To throw is Prescott. Flushed out right. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick.
Prescott
Probably
on the
should have
keeper.
had it. Third down
Intended
now.
for number 80.
Well, he certainly did
Incomplete.
a nice job improvising
Brings
there,
up a
extending
third
the
down
play, hoping
and 10
someone
yards to
would
go.
come open downfield, but they never did.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
Mike 50. Mike 50. Mike 50. Here we go. Kill. 26.
Here's Prescott. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up
Prescott's
fourth
pass.
down.
A lot of
Intended
times it's
for
that
number
first
80.
read that you had. Maybe you
Incomplete.
get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on
It's
his target,
fourth down.
but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and made, but they may back him up 10 here and have him do it again.
Ain't got time for no debate. It's for the taking. No hesitation. Don't try my patience.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Run to the bread until we all got them buckets. Yeah, them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.
A very costly holding penalty. It backs them up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to
J.K.
go on
Dobbins, the
second
ball
down.
carrier.
First play
Taken
of the
down
drive,
at the
let's give credit
14-yard
all
line.
around. Excellent
8
blocking.
yards on the
But guy
pickup.
carrying the ball,
Brings
he
up
was the
second
finisher.
and 2.
A really nice run.
On second down, a run with Dobbins.
Run.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. He can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Now a carry for Dobbins. And he is
J.K.
met
Dobbins,
quickly
the ball
in the
carrier.
backfield. Down
He was
goes,
taken down
folded
by
like a lawn
DeForest
chair.
Buckner.
2 yards the loss,
It's a loss
second
of
and
2.
12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Watch the safety creep.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there. And receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
They go play action with Jackson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield
Number 8,
before
Lamar
going out of
Jackson
bounds.
on the keeper.
Scramble good for a nice gain
Out
of
of
10
bounds
yards,
across
but still
midfield at the
fourth down.
48.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Watch the pass.
And able to pick up the first
The wide
across
receiver,
midfield
the ball
to the
carrier.
47. They
The
only
tackle
got a
made
couple,
at the
but a couple's all that
47-yard
they
line.
needed as they
2
convert
yards on the play.
4th and short.
First
They had the ball
down,
right at the
Ravens.
midfield stripe. Was curious what they were going to do. Turns out going for it, the good play.
Reminded me of a conversation we had yesterday before this game where you said, you know, it's interesting about the NFL nowadays. Oftentimes in short yardage situations, they throw the ball. In the old days, they would run it. That was an old school call right there.
Check 4.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins, and he'll get this down only to about the
J.K.
46.
Dobbins, the ball carrier.
Just a yard
He
on
was
the first
tackled
down
at the
carry, so it's
46-yard
2nd and
line.
9.
1 yard
Now,
gain.
we have to let a
Brings
cliche
up
fly,
2nd
partner.
and
In
9.
this case, what do they say in the
Let 'em know,
NFL?
let 'em know.
Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought.
And he's taken down. Trying
Lamar
to do a little
Jackson
too much, getting
sacked.
outside of the
A
pocket.
loss of 4
and it
yards.
results in a sack.
It's
Defensive end
third
gets in there
down.
that time. They were in a
3rd
4-3.
and
What's the
14.
responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Jackson going to find his running back here. It's
Jackson's
Dobbins.
pass.
And he'll be out
Complete
of bounds,
to
able to get it down to the
J.K. Dobbins.
25 there.
Out of
Just about
bounds
every
at the
quarterback is trained
25-yard
to really
line.
look downfield
It's a gain of
first
8.
before you come
Brings
back
up
and make a
2nd
nice
and
safe
2.
throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Colts pick
Jackson
it up.
on
and
the
they have
keeper.
the football and will set
A
up shop
fumble
at
on
the
the play.
33-yard line.
Recovered by the
This is where
Colts.
you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And a give this time to the tailback. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Number 24, the ball carrier.
I think we can safely say that those
He's
types
brought
of plays
down
are
at the
backbone of this
42-yard line.
offense. We know not
That's
every
a
run's
gain
going
of
to be a
5.
big hitter, but
Brings
you know they'll
up
take that
3rd
type of
and
result
1.
on each and every attempt.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. And he'll give it here to the running back. And he's got the first
That's
down as
good
he's
for
out to
a
the
Colts.
45-yard line. A
First
down
and
gain
10
of
at the
3 yards,
45-yard
and that'll be
line.
enough.
Mike 40. Here we go. Check. There we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to 54, Wide 80.
A first down throw for Prescott. Campbell making the catch. And he is tackled inside the 49, right to the 35.
That's good for a Colts.
Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll
First
say
and
it's
10
going
at
to go
the
for
36-yard
19.
line.
Watch the run. Check Mike 40.
Throwing, Prescott. And he finds Gronk. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
17 more
The
yards.
first of their timeouts.
That's another
as they stop it with
Colts
28
first
seconds to
down.
go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
going to 53. Check.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Let's go, Mike.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker,
The attempt
Avery
at the 2-point
Williamson.
conversion
And
is
they'll
no
be down
good.
just
That
outside
keeps
of
the
the end
score.
zone
Ravens
at the
21.
1-yard line.
Colts
So the
19.
lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And down to the 11. A
Jackson's
big play there
pass
just before
complete
halftime.
to number 86.
58 yards.
A gain of 58 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
10, under 10, 10.
Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore
Jackson's
touchdown.
pass complete to J.K. Dobbins.
Dobbins.
Touchdown,
In the
Baltimore.
final seconds of the first half as the Ravens push further out in front.
And that's a lead that excites a team as
The
they head
kick
into the
is
half.
good.
Way to finish things
Makes
off.
the score
Yeah, able to
Ravens
extend that
28.
lead, and you always
Colts
say it.
19.
That could totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Justin
Yeah,
Tucker
changes
to
your
kick
morale,
off for
changes your
Baltimore.
outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
That's the end of the
So we
first
come
half.
upon
With
halftime
the
with
score,
9 points
Ravens
separating
28,
these two teams.
Colts 19.
As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Let's get that ball. Middle.
They'll run here with Dobbins.
Go, run.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the
J.K.
marker.
Dobbins,
8-yard
the ball
gain,
carrier.
2nd and 2.
Brought down at the
that was a good
18-yard
run,
line.
and it got to the second level.
8
And what I mean
yards
by
on the
that
pickup
is
brings
that's where
up
the
2nd and
linebackers
2.
usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making you tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back,
J.K.
combination
Dobbins, the
linebacker.
ball carrier.
We saw the linebacker make
The
the stop.
tackle made at the
6 yards
24-yard
to
line.
pick up, and that's a first
It's a gain
down.
of 6.
Yo.
And a Raven first down.
Mike 55.
Jackson.
Ball back for the offense. Let's go.
He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man complete.
Jackson's
And
pass
all the way
complete
down
to
the 35.
Marquise Brown. A 41-yard
play
gain.
that time for the Ravens.
First down, Ravens.
41 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
J.K.
That's
Dobbins,
a really
the
good
ball
gain
carrier.
right there. They pick up 5
Brought
yards
down at the
halfway to a
30-yard
first
line.
down. The only
A
problem
gain
now
of
in the
5
huddle,
brings up
everyone's
second
gonna want
and
to touch the
5.
football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that one will be accepted.
I see you, boy. I see you. Hold on, ready? 5-5. Mike 55. Mike 5-5. Bring it. He's crashing. He's checking crash. 36. 36.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 23.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
Is the pickup there
A
as
gain
that
of
extends
5.
this drive.
First down, Baltimore.
Jackson now off the bootleg, rolling to his right. Quick hitter here is complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to spring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Mike 55.
Right here, right here. Hey, check Mike. Check 55. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
And he'll get it here to the
Jackson's
10-yard
pass.
line. He was
Complete
held
to
without
number
a catch
86.
in the first half, but he's got one
First
here, and he
and
also
goal
picks up
at
a
the
first
10-yard
down.
line.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the...
And he will force his way into the
J.K.
end zone
Dobbins,
for
the
a
ball
Ravens
carrier.
touchdown.
Baltimore.
A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
That drive,
The
they really
Ravens
increased
will
their
line up
cushion.
for the two-point
Very
conversion.
military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You
The
also
two-point
drain clock,
conversion
too,
is
with a drive
successful
like that.
and
So
makes
you really
the
give
score
yourself an advantage.
Ravens 36, Colts 19.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19.
The Colts take
so
over
probably
first and
should have
10
opted for the touchback.
at their own 19-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down into half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger.
Jonathan
But no
Taylor,
time
the
for
ball carrier.
discouragement. Just got to get back to it,
It's a
right?
loss of a
Put your
yard.
shoulder against the
Brings up
boulder and
second
start
and
pushing.
11
And try and get
at
back
the
to where you were
18-yard
to start
line.
the half.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Mike 50. Mike 50.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Prescott now firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the
Prescott's pass
22-yard
complete
line.
to number 82.
One thing you're hoping for
It's a
when you
gain
run
of
drag
4.
routes,
Makes
you're able
it
to hit a
3rd
receiver in
and
stride,
7.
and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Kill. Hey, we're going Mike 40. Mike 40. No chance. 40's Mike.
Play action now, Prescott.
All day. I'm coming
And
after
he's
you.
got an open
I'm coming
man.
after
It's
you.
Gronkowski. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to
That's
get the
good for a
third down
Colts.
conversion. Give him 35 yards
First and
there
10
on the
at the
third down
43-yard
conversion.
line.
Not today, you aren't. Not today. Here we go.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets this inside the
11 more
35-yard
yards.
line.
That's another
11 more yards
Colts
that go around. First down as well.
A big
First
hole
and
there.
10
How
at
about
the
him handle the point of
32-yard
attack,
line.
Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and he returns it
Prescott's
here
pass
to his own
intercepted
18-yard
by
line.
the Ravens. They'll take
Before we
over
came up to
first
the
and
booth,
10
last
at their
thing
own
he said as we were
18-yard
walking
line.
off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way in for a Ravens
Jackson's
touchdown.
pass complete to Marquise
Hollywood,
Brown.
Marquise Brown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
With touchdown number 8
Justin
on the
Tucker
year.
lining up
And
for the extra
Ravens
point.
will extend their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I
His
expect
kick
teams to
is
take a
good.
shot. Right after a
Makes the
turnover,
score.
you count on the
Ravens
defense being a little
43,
bit jumbled coming out on the
Colts
field. Maybe
19.
catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One
The
play
Colts
and
take
into
over
the end
first
zone.
and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly. That is
The ball
so
carried by
frustrating
number
because
24.
that signifies there's a drive
He was
going
brought
on.
down
You're
at
in
the
a good
28-yard
spot.
line.
Great place to
It's a
run some
pickup
your
of
best
3.
offense.
Brings up
Instead,
second
they turn the
and
ball
7.
over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
Tight end right. 4 down, check.
On second and 7, Prescott. Catch made here by Campbell.
Harris,
And past the
Campbell.
40
That's
before he's
good
out of
for a
bounds.
Colts.
15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the
And with that
43-yard
last play,
line.
he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards
toss
still
play to the
signifies
running
excellence,
back.
and he's achieved that in
Cody
his
Barton
performance.
on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Third quarter here in Indy. This is second and 10.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken
The
down
running back,
just shy
again
of
the ball
midfield.
carrier.
They get 6.
He was brought
That'll
down
leave
by
them with
Avery
3rd and 4.
Williamson. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Big hit. Mike 50, Mike 50. Stay with your man.
We're going to 53.
And that is going to
That's
do
the
it.
end of the third
For this
quarter
third quarter
with
of
the
action.
score
You're watching
Ravens
the
43,
NFL on EA
Colts
Sports.
19.
I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'm in need something, I can calm down.
The Colts on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
He's coming, double up.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he gets this one down to the 24.
That's good for a
A big
Colts.
chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
First and 10
Definitely some
at the
open running
24-yard
lanes, and
line.
He's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And not much.
Another
Maybe a
carry
yard
for the
down to
running back.
23.
Brought
Well,
down at
only
the
got a yard.
23-yard
Here's
line.
2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
They'll
second
try to throw
and 9.
now. Prescott toward the center of the field, but it's
Prescott's
incomplete.
pass
From the snap, he
intended
certainly
for
looked
number
like he
80.
knew where he wanted to go with the
Incomplete.
ball, but surprise, that guy
It's
was
now
covered.
3rd down
So that took his
and
attention
9
elsewhere
yards to
to no
go.
avail.
Tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. 3 down, 3 down. Mike,
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
That's good
And
for
they'll get this
another
down to the
Colts.
10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that
First
sets
down
up a
and goal
first
to
and
go.
goal.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right.
Here's Prescott. Looking end zone, but
Prescott's
it's incomplete.
That was
Incomplete
a
in the end
touchdown
zone.
if he could have hung on. Instead,
Brings up
it was a
second
well-timed
and
collision
goal.
to jar that one free.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
Your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Shift.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the stop will come inside the 5
running
at
back,
the 4.
again the ball carrier.
Nice run there as he
He
picks
was
up
brought
6.
down at
It's
the
going to be
4-yard
3rd
line.
and goal now.
A 6-yard gain.
Defensively,
Brings
I
up
think they
third
can smell a
and
stop
goal.
ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we
Another
do?
carry
Because
for
now
the
you
running
don't have
back.
a go-to play.
Brought
Either
down
side
right
they
at
pick,
the line of
throwing it,
scrimmage.
running it,
No
it won't
gain
be
on the
easy.
play. Brings up 4th and goal.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. Hey. We got 3.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. This is caught. Gronkowski. And now this is going to depend on the spot.
Complete to Rob
And they say
Gronkowski.
he's just short.
Turnover
They're
on
turned
down.
away on 4th and goal. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
J.K.
And now
Dobbins,
where are
the
they going
ball
to mark him
carrier.
here? Well, they say
Taken
he
down
did get
right
back
at
to
the
the
line of
1-yard
scrimmage.
line, but that could have
No
easily
gain on
been
the
2
play.
points the other
2nd
way.
and 10 at the 1-yard line.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. And he'll get a little
J.K.
space
Dobbins,
here up
the
to the
ball carrier.
5-yard line.
Darius
It's
Leonard
a
on the
4-yard pick
tackle.
up there, and it leaves him with
A
3rd
gain
and
of
5.
4.
When you find
And
that
it's
kind of yardage, you couldn't be
third
more
down.
confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They're running it. Switch. Hey, report. Mike 55.
Throwing is Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Dobbins hit, and he fumbles. And the Colts pick it up. And he's got his guys
Jackson's
set up
pass
great
complete.
now. 1st and goal.
Fumble on the play.
And the Pigs get it to
Recovered
7-yard
by the
line.
defense.
Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on
Prescott's
to it,
pass.
that was noted.
Incomplete
Make sure
in the
they
end
want
zone.
attention to him. Get after the
Leads to
football. He's
2nd
dropped it
and
the last
goal.
couple of games.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
Bang.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure
Number
of
24,
revenge
the ball
there. He's
carrier.
had his way in this one.
He
but
was
this
brought down
time they
by
get him
Malik
behind the
Harrison.
line. He'll wind up
The
losing
play
a yard
lost
on
a
the
yard.
play. And
It's
that
now
is going
3rd
to set
and
up
goal.
3rd and goal.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. We got 4.
Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6
Touchdown,
and a Raven
Baltimore.
touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6
Justin
makes that
Tucker
scoreboard
lining
even
up
more
for the extra
lopsided.
point.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no.
The kick is
I want to
good.
stay on the field. I might get some stats. I
Makes
might
the
get a pick or
score.
two.
Ravens
He liked
15.
being out there at the end of these
Colts
wide margins.
19.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The
And
Colts
this will be
take over
brought out
first
to the
and 10
25 as
at their
Taylor
own
elects to now
25-yard
return it.
line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory.
The ball carried
It does
by
not
number
appear that
24.
That's going to be the case.
He
There's
was
too
brought
much to
down at
handle
the
on the other
26.
side in this one.
1 yard
Credit
gain.
with a 1 yard
Brings
gain
up
there to make it
second
second
and 9.
Mike 40, Mike 40. Go. Go.
Now Prescott. He's going to air one out. And that one got
Prescott's
tipped. Kind of
pass.
threw everything off.
Knocked down
It
at the
brings
line
up
of scrimmage.
third.
It's
You gotta
now
give some
third
credit.
down
They're able to
and
hop up in
9
the air
yards
and
to
bat that
go.
one away, and that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Tight end's Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo.
Prescott.
Three down.
Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he is going to have the Colts first down as they're able
That's
to get
good
the third
for a
down
Colts.
conversion. Give the Colts 13 yards
First
and a
and
first
10
down.
at the 39-yard line.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Prescott to throw it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
A gain of 27 4 yards.
Very solid gain
That's
of 27.
another Colts
So signs
first
of
down.
life in what's been a dormant
First and
offense
10
in the
at the
second
34-yard
half.
line.
Here's first and 10.
Do this.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And to give this time to the tailback. This will be a gain of about 8 to
Number
the
24, the ball
27-yard line.
carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
That's good
And
for
down
another
inside the
Colts.
15 he goes.
Well, partner, I know
First
this
and
type
10
of running
at the
back.
14-yard
This
line.
size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked
Prescott's
off by
pass
Tavon Young.
intercepted
and a big
by the
turnover
Ravens.
there as his guys
They'll
will
take
get
over
the football
first and
back.
10 at
The
their
utter
own 20-yard
domination
line.
here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field.
J.K.
It feels like there's
Dobbins,
an
the ball
extra
carrier.
every snap because
The tackle
they have
made
really
by
struggled
Brock Yasin.
to make headway through the air.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to
Dobbins, the
about
ball
the
carrier.
17.
He's
Only a
taken
yard
down
of the
at the
gain there. That'll set
17-yard
up
line.
third and 13.
It's a gain of a yard.
Watching
And
him
it's
complete
third
it,
down.
brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane up. He did that for
Now the pressure comes and he goes
Lamar
down.
Jackson
Just inside
sacked.
the 10, back
A
at
loss
the
of
9.
8 yards.
Now the Colts going to burn the second
Another
of their
3
timeouts
and out.
as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. A good return there, 17
Hines on the
yards.
return.
They had control
The
of
Colts
the
take
football,
over
switching
first and
hands here
10
with very little
at the
time remaining in this
36-yard line.
contest. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Alert.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked
Prescott's
away
pass
and
incomplete in the end zone. It's second down and 10.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
We're going to 53. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Here we go.
To throw is Prescott. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he will bring this back.
Touchdown,
It's a pick
Baltimore.
6 and a Ravens Raven touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again.
Justin
Maybe they went to
Tucker
that well
lining
too
up
many
for the
times
extra
there.
point.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say,
The kick
until they
is
stop
good.
us, we'll keep going.
Makes
Well,
the
they got
score
stopped on that one,
Ravens
and it cost them 6
57,
points.
Colts
Tucker
19.
with the extra point, and the lead will
Justin
swell by
Tucker
one
to
more.
kick off for
Tucker now
Baltimore.
to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end
The
zone.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. Turn it out, camera system incredible. Yeah, can't put $1, call it vegetable. Can I get the dash? Can I catch the roll?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again, so another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4. Flushed out right. And my goodness, another interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Ravens
Charles,
57,
it's one thing to win.
Colts
It's another thing
19.
to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you still think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Baltimore, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, what else is new? They fall again. That's now 10 straight losses to start the year. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.